Hello everybody, I'm Trix33, and this is an Ender Pearl for Geometry Dash. And no, I'm not kidding, this is a real Ender Pearl that you can throw, and it will teleport you wherever it lands. So if I zoom out here, we can get a better view. Just gonna toss it. Yep, that was about where it landed, a little bit after 8. Can toss it lower, go for 6. Can toss it higher. Yeah, it is essentially just your average Ender Pearl, but coded in Geometry Dash. I made this earlier today, and everyone on Twitter seemed to really like it, so I figured I'd showcase this in a video as well, and kind of go over what's going on up here. Believe it or not, there really aren't a lot of triggers going on here. And one of the main reasons for that is just because this isn't bug fixed. Like, if I click again after this, the whole level breaks. But for the most part, it functions how you would expect. You can just toss it in a land and teleport you. And we can go over some of the ways that this is working. This level is set to just follow you for 50 seconds. It technically is indefinite. But yeah, the level will just follow you until you toss the pearl. And the pearl has a collision block, which is 2, and the ground has 1. So when that lands, this checks which will then calculate the distance between the Ender Pearl and you, and then move the level using this follow trigger by that much accordingly. So you see, if these are increments of 5 blocks, we go here, it determines this was 25 blocks, and then moves that forward that much. There's some other miscellaneous stuff here. There's these are the spawn trigger loops that control your terminal velocity and the downwards momentum of the Ender Pearl. And the way that's working is actually way off in the distance. There's this little dot. The Ender Pearl is set originally to go to wherever this dot is, which is where this arrow is pointing to. And what's happening is as it does that, it's going to gather more and more downwards momentum and will eventually hit the ground. So if we pause it here, you can see that the dot should be somewhere way off in the distance. Yeah, it's way up there. So that's where it was originally trying to go before all of these triggers here kept moving the Ender Pearl down. And yeah, once it hits the ground, it will teleport the level. And if I was to pause it here, you can actually see that it moves the Ender Pearl back to you, because that's how it calculates the distance between you. Between, the Pearl and you to move. It's all pretty straightforward. It's obviously the rotate trigger for controlling this angle here, because the angle will just move back and forth. And I think that's about it. It's just your standard Ender Pearl in Geometry Dash. And the ID, if you're looking to mess around with this yourself, will be in the description of this video. If you encounter any bugs, hurts related or anything, let me know, and I hope you enjoy this as much as I did creating it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.